first bit of frame, frame from source 1 gets collided with 14th bit. After that, other bits will collide with other bits of this thing. So both the frame, you got the idea, from source 1 and source 2 get garbled. You got the idea. They lose their meaning. I meant to say, they collide with each other and they lose their meaning, because 0 may become 1, 1 may become 0, and the whole data. And we will not understand which frame was whose frame. I mean to say, source 2 will not be able to recognize whether this frame belongs to me or to frame 1, kind of thing, right? So this is the scenario. So this was the simplest Aloha, this thing. So here, this is the example. You got the idea? Now, what happened? Station 1 has sent a frame which has reached over here. You got the idea? Which has reached over here. By the time, you see, there is a something free scenario here. So during this time, station 2 sent its what I meant to say, frame. You got the idea? And then during that free time only, when station 3 thought that it is this medium is free, so it sent its frame also. But at one point of time, you can see all the 4 frames from source 1, source 2, source 3, they are at the same time on the, what I mean to say, this thing, medium, and this is the time. And you can see here all the 4 frames from 4 sources, they collide with each other and they get garbled, G-A-R-B-L-E-D, garbled. They lose their meaning. And here station 2's, what I meant to say, this thing, frame gets collided with station 4's frame. So ultimately, you might have seen that out of how many frames that were sent by 4 sources, every source sent 2 frames. So total 8 frames were there on the medium, and only 2 can reach the destination. You can see this will not have any collision. It can reach the destination, and this also can reach the destination provided there is no other frame. So, but out of, what I meant to say, 8 frames that were sent, you can see only 2 have reached the destination. That means throughput is only 2 divided by 8, 1/4, that is 25%. That means if I am sending 1000 frames, that means 250 frames from station 1, 250 from station 2, 250 from station 3, and 250 frames from station 4. How many will reach? Only, that means out of 1000 frames that have been sent across this medium, 250 only will reach, that is 1/4. 1/4 only will reach the destination. So that's pretty bad. 750 frames, they collide. Have you understood this pure Aloha mechanism?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is what I have tried explaining. I meant to say the same thing. I have what I meant to say explaining, and the concept is very simple. Whenever more than one frame is there at the same time on the shared channel, when more than one frame is there at the same time in the shared channel, likely chances of they getting collided with each other is very high, right? Is very high. So this is what happens. So then what should I do? I mean to say, so Aloha protocol basically relies on acknowledgement from the receiver. So I'll have, you got the idea, a scenario like this is sender and this is receiver. So this is the sender and this is the receiver. Okay, this is the receiver. So whenever a frame is sent, and this is the shared medium, this is the shared medium. Of course, this will be straight actually in picture, but since my drawing is pretty bad, so this is there. Now what happens? Once a frame is received from source, so this is the frame which has been transmitted and it is propagated towards the destination receiver. Once the frame reaches here, got the idea? Once the frame reaches here, this particular receiver has to send an acknowledgement to the source that whatever frame you have sent, you got the idea, has been received by me. So this particular frame, once the frame is received, sent by sender, has been received by receiver. You got the idea? So receiver sends an acknowledgement to the sender. You got the idea? That I have received your frame. And for that, uh, how long this source should wait? How long this source should wait for for receiving this acknowledgement? For receiving this acknowledgement. So it is generally twice the propagation time. Propagation time means time taken by a frame. Time taken by a frame to move from this place to this place is called propagation time. So the frame goes over here, then acknowledgement frame. Acknowledgement frame is again a small frame. You got the idea? Acknowledged frame is a small frame. So which also has to travel the same distance back in the direction of sending source, back in the direction of sending source. So this is the receiver. So this frame travels. Suppose it takes for it say around 40 milliseconds, and for acknowledgement it takes around say 35 milliseconds. So this propagation time is 40 plus 35 is on an average, you can say 80 millisecond, 80 millisecond, assuming that this is 40 millisecond and again this is 40 milliseconds. So 80 milliseconds is required. So here, whenever a frame is sent, you got the idea, by sending source, it makes a timer. It starts a timer, and now it knows that propagation time, that means time required by this frame to reach the destination is 40, what I mean to say, millisecond, and time within which it should receive the acknowledgement from receiver is again 40 milliseconds. So this 40 millisecond plus this 40 millisecond, you got the idea, it has to wait. So after 80 millisecond, this source knows that I have not received acknowledgement. That is why the frame which I had sent, you got the idea, which I have sent might have collided with some other frame from some other source, sending source. And since they have collided, due to due to the collision, both the frames are lost. Both the frames are garbled and they are lost. And hence I have not got acknowledgement from the receiver. If it gets acknowledgement, well and good. But it does not. If it does not receive the acknowledgement, then what it will do? It will try to send the copy of the same frame what it has sent earlier. You got the idea? Copy of the same frame what it has sent earlier. Next, why? Because it did not receive the acknowledgement from the receiving source. You got the idea? So this is what happens. So if the acknowledgement does not arrive after timeout period. So what is the timeout period? 40 millisecond for going and 40 milliseconds for coming. So this is called timeout period. This is called timeout period. So this timeout period, you got the idea? This is the timeout period. You got the idea? Station, assume that frame might have been destroyed. If the frame is destroyed, then it resends the frame. If it assumes, the sending source assumes that timeout has occurred and I have not received the acknowledgement, so I have to send copy of the previous frame. I mean to say this frame which was sent earlier by me. Copy of this it will send again. And there is some concept called as back off time, which is denoted as T subscript B, T subscript B. So this is back off time. So pure Aloha, this protocol says that when timeout period passes, so when the timeout period passes, each station waits for a random amount of time. You got the idea? Each station has to wait for a random amount of time before resending the frame. So here the time clock says that 80 milliseconds are over, but does it send immediately the data? Means a copy of this frame? No, it has to wait for some time, random amount of time. How that random amount of time is calculated, we will learn very soon, very soon. You got the idea? So when the timeout period occurs, it has to wait for some time before transmitting the copy of previous frame what it has sent. You got the idea what it has sent. So that particular period is called, period of random wait is called back-off time. Basically, this back-off time is necessary for avoiding the collision. Just this why this back-off time is needed to avoid collision. This is the biggest concept, to avoid the collision, right? And again, Aloha has a second method. Aloha has a second method to prevent congestion. Now, suppose every source, sending source, has backed off, knowing that their previous, what I meant to say, frame that was sent has not reached the destination because they have not received the acknowledgement from the receiving source, from the receiving source. So they will back off for some what I meant to say time. They will wait for some time, and suddenly assuming that all the sources start sending that transmitting the data at the same time. Now this will lead to huge congestion in the channel because there is a single shared medium, and all the after backing off for some random time, you got the idea, after backing off for some random time, all the stations have decided to release their uh, retransmitted frame. Now this channel gets filled with all such retransmitted frame. So now the question is, how many retransmissions should be done? You got the idea how many retransmission attempts should be done by a station. So that means infinitely a station cannot go on retransmitting the data, that the frame which was lost, for which it did not receive the acknowledgement, it cannot go on sending the copy of what I meant to say, the data infinitely. How many times it has to attempt sending the data? Some maximum k times. You got the idea? It is called k max. So this is what is pure Aloha protocol. This is what is called pure Aloha protocol. Okay, and well, so this is the scenario for what I mean to say, pure Aloha protocol, which is given through the flowchart. Let us try understanding the flowchart. K is the number of attempts made by a sending source to send its frame, to resend its frame, in fact. You got the idea? So number of attempts a sending source should make for resending its previously sent frame. TP is the maximum propagation time. So this is the source and this is the destination. You got the idea? This is the source and this is the destination. So I have a source here, I have a destination here, right? So this is my source and this is my destination. Okay, so maximum propagation time. So the time taken by a frame to start from this place and reach this particular place. You got the idea? It is called propagation time. It is called propagation time. Right? So this is called propagation time. So propagation time. So maximum propagation time is called TP. You got the idea? Now this is T frame, average transmission time. Average transmission time means suppose the frame is released by this. Now this frame which the sending source wants to send. You got the idea? Has say 20 bits. You got the idea, like 1 0 1, sorry, this is 1, so this is 0 1 1 0, like this bits are there. It has certain bits. You got the idea? It has certain bits. So last, say 20 bits. So average transmission time means time required to release all the bits onto the shared medium, onto the shared medium. So first bit will be released, then some gap will be there, then second bit will be released, then third bit will be released, fourth bit will be released, fifth bit, sixth bit, so on and so on, so forth. 20th bit will be released because the frame is containing 20 bits. So all the 20 bits now are on the line, are on the line. So the entire frame is now, all 20 bits frame is on the, what I meant to say, is on the shared medium. So the time taken to release all the bits of the frame onto the medium is called transmission time. So that is the average transmission time is called T frame time. We have TB called as back off time. Back off time, it is defined as either R into some random value, random number, or into propagation time. We got the idea? Or R into TFR. TFR is nothing but basically average transmission time of the frame, average transmission time of the frame. That means all the bits, time required by all the bits to leave the station. You got the idea? T frame. So both are valid. And random number will be always between 0 to 2 raised to power k minus 1, where k is the number of attempts. Got the idea? K is the number of attempts. Generally, k will be 15, not beyond. K is 15, not beyond. So initially k is equal to 0. That is attempt 0 station. A particular station is making the first attempt 0, where a value of k is 0. Send the frame. You got the idea? Send the frame. So it, after sending the frame, it has to wait. How long does it have to wait after sending the frame? So propagation time for frame to reach the destination, and then destination should generate acknowledgement and send in this direction. So twice of propagation from this direction, frame goes, and once it reaches this destination, generates acknowledgement and sends here. So twice of propagation time. So wait has to be wait by sending source before retransmitting the next copy of the same frame, how long it has to wait? Twice into propagation time. And the moment the station starts transmitting a frame, you got the idea? It will do what? It will start its clock. There will be a clock timer. There will be a timer which will be maintained. Sorry, this should be a timer. So timer is maintained by sending source to maintain the time, that how long. So this timer will do what? This timer will do what? Will maintain the time of how much? Propagation time is say 40 milliseconds, then 40 milliseconds. So 80 milliseconds it has to count and tell to the source that 80 milliseconds are over. Now you have to back off. Back off means just before transmitting the copy of previously sent frame, because acknowledgement was not received, by the destination during this time, twice of TP wait time, and hence it has to send a new copy of the same frame or previously sent frame. So this is there. So it is waiting. Now acknowledgement during this time, during this 80 millisecond time, if acknowledgement is received from the destination, then frame has been successfully sent. If the acknowledgement arrives between twice the propagation time. So this takes frame takes how much time? 40 milliseconds for going and 40 milliseconds for acknowledgement to come. So within 80 milliseconds, before 80 milliseconds, completion of 80 milliseconds, before the completion of timer has been set for how much? 80 milliseconds, 80 milli, twice of propagation time, twice of 40 milliseconds. So that is twice of TP. So before 80 millisecond, if the acknowledgement arrives from destination, so source comes to know, sending source comes to know that the previously sent frame has been received successfully by the destination. If not, so if 80 milliseconds are over, you got the idea, 80 milliseconds are over and acknowledgement has not been received. That is, acknowledgement received is false. So acknowledgement has from destination has not come. In that case, k is made equal to k is equal to k plus 1. K is equal to k plus 1. Now I have to check whether the number of attempts have become maximum number of allowed attempts. Generally, maximum number of allowed attempts is 15. K max is equal to 15. So I'll check k was 0. Now k becomes 0 plus 1 means k becomes 1. I'll check whether k is greater than k max. K is greater than, so here my k was initially 0 and k max, how many maximum, what I meant to say, attempts I am allowing for, the sending source to try sending the data. So initially it was 0 and k max is 15. So I am allowing a sending source 15 times to send a last data, to send 15 attempts. So sender can, how many this thing it can make 15 attempts, sorry, it can make 15 attempts to send its data. So I'll check whether k, now k becomes 1 here. K is equal to k plus 1. I'll check whether k greater than k max. So k is not greater than 15. So it is false. Now choose the random value. Random value is always between 0 and 2 to the power k minus 1. Since k is equal to how much? K is equal to 1 in this case. So random value will be r. So r will be equal to, r will be between, you got the idea, 0 to 2k minus 1. So 0 to, you got the idea, 2 to the power 1 minus 1, because k is equal to 1 minus 1. So which is nothing but 1, 0 to 1. So random value will be 0 or 1. You got the idea, 0 to 1. Random value will be. So suppose random value has been taken as 1. So this is called back of time. Back of time is nothing but how much of back of time? It is r. Say r is equal to 1. Out of 0 and 1, 1 was chosen. So r is equal to, sorry, tb is equal to r, that is 1. R has been chosen to be 1 into propagation time. Propagation is 40 milliseconds. So this station, before sending, before trying to attempt to retransmit the previously sent frame, it has to wait for 1 into 40 milliseconds, 1 into 40 milliseconds. So that is 40 milliseconds. And once this 40 milliseconds get over, again it sends the frame. Again it waits for 2, what I meant to say, TP, that is propagation time. And then it checks whether acknowledgement from the sending source, acknowledgement from the destination source is received during this 40 millisecond. If it is not received, k is equal to k plus 1. Now k becomes 2. Now again I will be checking whether k greater than 15. No, it is. So choose R. Now choose R means now R random value, what values it will take? 0, 2. You got the idea, 0 to how much? It will take 2 to the power 2 minus 1. 2 to the power 2 minus 1. Right? Since k is equal to 2, I have got 2 minus 1. So this will be equal to 0 to 3. This will be equal to 0 to 3. You got the idea, 0 to 3 means R can take any value. R can take any value between 0, you got the idea, 1, 2 and 3. R can take any value between 0 randomly. between 0, 1 to 3. Suppose R takes value, say 3, R takes value 3. So if R takes value 3, because it is randomly chosen, out of 4 numbers, one number will be chosen randomly. So R, suppose, has been chosen as 3. So back of time now, wait for the back of time TB. So back of time is nothing but R into TP. TP is how much? TP I have taken to be 40 millisecond. TP I have taken it to be equal to 40 millisecond. You got the idea? TP I have taken it to be 40 millisecond. Okay. So now since R is equal to 3 and TP is equal to 40 milliseconds, so it has to back off. The sending station has to, this sending station has to back off for 3 into 40 milliseconds. That is 120 milliseconds it has to back off. Like this, every time it goes. So till, and this process continues till what time? Till, uh, you got the idea? Till acknowledgement is received from the destination stating that I have received the frame. Till then, it will keep on trying. The sending source will keep on trying data